Hello everyone, welcome to another stream. This is probably gonna show up late for me. So if you see like the first 10 seconds go silent, you know why. Oh. And now I have to go send the link around to places. Fun times as usual. So yeah, I'm just dealing with some funny stuff as well on online, which is interesting to say the least. Doing like basically tech support for the full body motion trackers, and got some interesting characters that can't be helped, is the best way of putting it. Let's see here. Let's try and do a table. So I need to do the table for tutorial. So let's do table. So I'm gonna do the table in pretty much the same style here. We're gonna make it a little bit bigger than the tabletop's gonna be about this, I reckon, and then we'll make it the same thickness as, say, the top of the dresser. And we'll go from there. Now, I reckon, height-wise, it would be good being about there on tutorial. And then for width, maybe like that. What I'm actually doing here is somebody's done a recreation of the ruins in like Animal Crossing, and I like the style of the furniture in Animal Crossing, so I'm gonna use that to give me some cool reference. We can just work off that for the basics. What I'm gonna do here is bevel this. I've been getting some like really good stuff done, so we're almost at the end of the ruins. I do like that there. And then we've got to extrude down. And we should be good. So what we'll do is we'll just go down here with the table legs and we'll be good. This will be really easy as well, and then I can just do like a normal map or something. Why did that go flat all of a sudden? Did I just... Did I make that into a cube or was it just a plane? Oh. Okay, so. This needs to go slightly in at the bottom. Bring this up here. About there. And then we're just going to copy that around. But while we're copying it, we'll also give each one of these a bevel. Just to make the edge a little bit rounder. Okay, let's just copy these across here. Join those up. Actually, should I? Because I can just copy those back later on. Just got mesh, cube, and then we'll just... I like doing stuff like this because it's so easy. Okay, let's just... bring this to about there, I think, for that. And then should be good, because that just... The thing is, if we do that, that blocks where you can fit your legs under the table there, which is kind of awkward, so maybe just leave it like that. And then we'll just add the wood to it and see if that works. Wood test. Wood test. And then we've also got to smooth these. Don't know why it's applying like that, but it's fine. And then I can hopefully just add normals to that. It won't be too bad, even with the what looks like a blurry texture at the moment, but I didn't want to go any crazier. I think it's just the way that it's applied here. If I try rotating that, if I go like that, right? We go 90. And then bring that in to about there. And we'll just do it this way instead and see how that looks. Oh, dude, that looks so much better. Okay. What we can do is here, I don't know like how far I want to take this like detail on here, because I know I can do normals for this now, which is really cool. Like if we do old wood table and I use that for like research, and we do like pattern. Let's see what the pattern of it is, or I have to move my chair here because it's an old chair, so it like constantly lowers itself like no reason whatsoever. I end up being basically in the floor. It's like, come on. What I'm looking for is a table that's got like an embossed pattern in it. If it hasn't, it's fine. It's just the whole thing that it'd be cool to have one. Let's see here. Oh, there is literally another like vintage dining table there that I'm looking at that literally has that like small bit that I was on about. Maybe I can like just do it like that. And then if we bring that in on all sides, and then I just like inset these two middle bits, that might be okay. Because that would save me having to do too much there, and it would work. And then if I need to, I can adjust the height of that, so I can do like that, just to make sure, because at least that gives it a bit more detail. Oh. Okay. See there, I think No, that's a raised pattern. I can always literally just do like a very light one, but it's a case of would it match the style? It's either that or I just take it in. So like, well, we've got it now. If I just go inset there to about there, and then I just inset from there. And we just do like that for the time being, maybe? Let's see. And then we push that back to about there. How does that look? That doesn't look too bad. It actually gives it a little bit more depth. That's a bit of what I had before. I'll take that. I'll take that over like the other alternatives. So if we do smooth now, it's funny because I was actually going to sculpt all of this by hand. It would have taken forever, and I don't have forever. So I need to get this done as quickly as possible. Let's see here. We got 25. Oh, 25. 20. No, 25. And then for each one of these, let's see what we can do. What's the UVs like on this? Oh. Rotate that? Will that look any better or what? Let's do... Oh. And then... if I bring the grain in a lot, just so it looks a little bit better there. Yeah, there we go. That's not too bad now. And then I just need to face shade smooth. And then in terms of shading like this, we can go like, what, 35? Or 40? 50? Yeah. 45? 45 seems to be alright. And then we can just do that, and we'll do the same over here. We'll just grab these, take these over. Hide them, delete those, unhide, and away we go. Okay, that's not looking too bad. So we've got the dresser, the bookshelf, the table, and then what else do I need here? I need the chairs, and I also need, I'm just looking for reference here. What about the kids' room? I need stuff for like the kids' room and also for the hallway. I'm going to need, as well as doing the brickwork for the fireplace, which is going to be interesting. I need to do a small bookshelf, I think. Yeah, I need to do a small one. I need to do a small sort of thing that the vase can sit on. And then I need to do the bed and some other things. That's going to be interesting. See if I've got any reference for the kids' room. Ah, there we go. Yep, I've got reference for the the small thing. Hey, memes. Hey, memes. How you doing? I did not expect to see you there. How you doing? Table. Oh, leg one. Have not slept. Same. I'm trying to reset my time to British daytime, so I have not slept, and when I reach 7 p.m. it'll be 24 hours. Fun times. My idea is once I reach 7 p.m. I'm out of it. I'm just gone. Tabletop. Table, what, support, maybe? That's USA time, says memes. Okay. So what I need here is more of this, but smaller. Although, looking at the Animal Crossing reference here, it's actually roughly about the same. What we'll do is, it's half the height of that. We'll do, make sure I save this. Small table? Oh, small table stand. Right, I can do the bed as well later on. I want to base the bed off some other artwork that I found. So what we'll do is we'll take the main cube again and make that the same thickness as this. I need to get like all the really chill soundtrack entries for like Sonic Unleashed here, because that's what I'm playing, and just have them all in the background. It's so funny. Okay, so that's roughly how wide it's gonna be that way. You're using Animal Crossing as a building template. Have you? Yeah, I'm using Animal Crossing, or the same style as Animal Crossing. What I've got is somebody. If you search it up, somebody tried making parts of home in Animal Crossing, and I was like, I love the style, so I'll try copying some of the little bits and pieces, you know, in terms of like scenery. Have you watched the Unleashed Sonic sorry, saying that wrong. Have you watched the Sonic Unleashed opening? Oh, hell yeah. I'm a big Sonic fan. Hell, I'm a big Sega fan if the Dreamcast hoodie didn't give it away already, so, you know. Played Unleashed when it was first out. It was great. Be cool to play it on the channel at some point. But yeah, I agree, the Sonic movie would have been cool if it would have looked like that. I think everybody's been saying for ages, like Sega's in-house CGI team should have just made the movie. In Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Mecha Sonic had 2 sprite palettes. Oh, Mecha Sonic Mark II, the one that's now in the comics again, is the one that they had in the scrap heap. The American comics, because IDW is totally different to Fleetway, which is the English comics. The English comics are awesome. I've got quite a lot of them. Like, what happened was I used to have a large collection when I was a kid, and my parents decided to give them away at one point, so I had to get them all back. Or rather, as many as I could. But now trying to get the remainders is a little bit of a nightmare. But yeah, the Fleetway stuff is really good. So that there is going to be slightly in at the front. And then for these bits, we got a loop cut. This is going to be like some of the most potentially messiest parts of the model. Depending on how I do this, so there we go. We got that going for the moment. And then I need another one of those, and I need to make a drawer for it. That about the... I'm trying to literally eyeball this, that's the worst bit. Ah yes, Fleetway. IDW give us the official design. Indeed. Supersonic be scary in Fleetway. I liked Archie. I heard you're going to be taking breaks now. Or did I not hear that right? So essentially what that was is, recently I've had a load of people trying to ask me for stuff. And by that I mean, like, if you saw the video, which I'm assuming you did, I detailed just how much I'm actually doing, as well as obviously looking after my kid and my wife. Rest. No, get this right. So on top of like doing community support, just rest. No, let me talk. Focus on yourself, my God. Let me talk. So, yeah, in that video I go over the fact that I'm doing Immersiontale, and trust me when I say I'm finishing Immersiontale, as in like I want it done, I want it to be my last big project that I work on outside of like my indie game. Before Immersiontale, there was my indie game, so of course, that's coming after Immersiontale. The idea is just to get those done. But on top of that, like I said in the video, I'm doing the community management for Mass Builder and small testing for them, unofficially. But officially, I am the lead tester for like Mechanites and stuff. But I know that's just repeating stuff. So here's where we get to the different bit. The different bit being that a lot of people have been asking me for ages, like, dude, do you want to help out on this project? Do you want to help out and do whatever? And, you know, I'm British, so I'm going to be nice, and I don't just turn people down straight away. So depending on what's been asked of me, I've been like, look, we'll have to see what happens in future. Things may change. I don't know, to be honest. You know, but clearly that wasn't the right way of approaching things, because like people have just turned around and said, like, look, we need to know, you know, for like future commitments and stuff, whether you can, you know, help out and stuff. And I'm like, I can't do that. You're making me a silly Canadian look less kind, as memes. It's like, people who aren't as familiar with me won't really get it as much, but like in the video I detail the simple fact of like over many years I've looked after, you know, more people than I have myself, and then I don't like letting people down, you know. So like when people are saying like, oh, you should help me with this project and stuff, it's like, I'd like to, but I really can't. But it's just, it's awkward because like, it's been happening more recently with more people trying to contact me to do different projects, and it's like, I can't commit to it, you know, and I hate letting people down. So like recently it just feels like it's one upset after another with people like asking and me just having to let them off and be like, I can't do this. And then people be like, oh, okay, sorry for bothering you. And I'm like, no, don't be like that. No, you know, and then next minute it makes me feel totally bad. So I've had a string of that recently of people just being like, dude, let's go, let's do this, you know. I suppose you could say like, I shouldn't have offered any help in the first place, or said, you know, maybe we'll see what happens. But at the same time, it's like, I was just trying to be nice. You know, so I don't know. It made me feel really awkward, and like last night, I got really upset and frustrated by it. It's like I was trying to deal with a load of stuff at the same time, and you know, people messaging me. I'm trying to do tech support stuff, and it ended up with me literally like unable to do anything. I got delayed for ages because of it. It really ruined everything to the point where I was just like, dude, I need to chill here. I ended up taking a break for like, I think it was an hour or so. So I got like almost nothing done because of how much it affected me last night. And I was just like, you know, because it made me feel like trash. I don't like feeling like trash, you know. You can't help others. Retirement might be nice, just a part-time retirement. So what it is I've already planned it. It's like, I'm not gonna just up and vanish. But like, people have been saying like, dude, why are you pushing so much for like Immersiontale to get done real quick? And it's because honestly, like between me and my partner, we're both talking about it. And it's gonna be the case of as my daughter gets older, obviously I'm going to want to spend more time with her, and I obviously have to look after things while my partner's at work, you know? So like, it's going to be a case of doing things whenever I can fit them in, rather than what I'm doing now, where I spend like most of the day and most of the night just trying to power through stuff. And yeah, it's not healthy, but I'm just trying to get as much done now so that I don't have to worry later on, you know. But yeah, I'm in agreement with, you know, like looking after myself and stuff. It's just, a lot of people have sent me like support from that video where I turned around and went, guys, look, I can't be doing this all the time anymore, just because of what's going to happen in future. I got a lot of support from that, but the thing is, I know somebody will probably like see this and read into it the wrong way and be like, oh, I was having a go at him or whatever, you know, this is my way of hitting out at him, you know, or talking smack or whatever. It's like, it totally isn't. It's not that. If anything, I'm not upset with anybody else. I'm more just upset with myself that I couldn't help out, you know. Sounds really stupid, but like, I just get really frustrated when I can't help out and I can't do everything for everybody, you know. And it's the whole thing of, what's made it even more frustrating is the whole thing of just not being able to turn around immediately and just be like, look, I can't do this. You know, because it was more the whole thing of, I was like, I understand that this might be a smaller project. I might be able to do something smaller, you know, because that won't be too bad. And then it's just like, I don't know now, so I can't be dedicating any time to this. I'm sorry, you know. I know that overworking yourself for others leads to a not so healthy life, says Memes. Trust me when I say I'm gonna be glad for having this break, you know, when I eventually have it, or just slowly changing my time pattern to match up for English time so I can actually, you know, live normally. Because at the moment I basically live in my own time zone, where I still get enough sleep. It's just I do it on my own terms, you know, which is obviously not healthy. But yeah, like I said, it's not gonna happen like straight away. It's more the whole thing of, like I said, I'm gonna try and get as much of Immersiontale done as possible so that I'm just, you know, proof you distracted me then, put me off. Planning Rachel's room ahead of time. No? No? You're gonna be in my time zone, bud, says Memes. I'm like, I've always been in my own time zone, really, for ages. So, it's pretty nuts. You remind me to try the funny Try voice funny slime soon. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was dude, it's cause I've not gone to sleep yet, and my brain's just like, I'm a dip now, says Memes. I'll see you later, Memes. How you doing, Proof? You just get some rest. I can't until later on, unfortunately, otherwise it'll screw everything up. But I'll get some eventually. Thanks, Memes. I'll talk to you later. How you doing, Proof? Let's do this here. What we're gonna do is just loop cut this so I can... I'm doing fine. How are things on your end except the lack of sleep? They're alright, you know, everything's going okay for the moment. It's like I was explaining in the other video, I'm trying to deal with the whole thing of dialing things back eventually, not like right now, just slowly over time as things progress, you know, to be able to look after family and stuff. But recently I've been talking to like quite a few people who have been asking me to help them out with like projects or other stuff, and it's just been kind of really sort of upsetting not being able to help. And having to turn people down and then them getting kind of upset about it. It's just like, oh boy, you know, so I didn't want to upset anyone. You know, it's how things are. Oh crap, I was trying to... Tell me you've slept. No, I haven't. Your personal life also matters. The thing is, it's like, I understand personal life matters, but at the same time, it's like, some people just... I don't know, man. It's not like they're being nasty, it's just the whole thing of like... I just don't like letting people down, you know? Blur, what I'm doing is I'm switching my time pattern from my own personal time zone to normal time zone for the weekend when I need to do like driving and stuff, so I basically have to tank today on as much coffee as possible until about 7 PM and then just fall flat on my face and sleep. So until then, I can't pass out, I'm not allowed to. Which is not healthy. It's not healthy in the slightest, but I know that more than anybody else. This isn't the first time I've done something like this. But yeah, welcome to everyone. It's like I was saying though, I know my personal life matters, but the worst part is feeling like you've said something a couple of times and been like, yeah, I don't want to feel like I'm letting somebody down or like I'm upsetting them, and you can't help but feel like you have done anyway, you know, because you've got no choice but to turn around and be like, dude, I can't do this, you know. That's what's been crazy for me, is having to turn somebody down and then them be like be kind of upset by it. And I'm like, well, you know, it's out of my hands. You know, this is another responsibility that I have to take on now, and I can't dodge it, so... But yeah, if you've seen the other video where I've put like work, family comes before work, then you'll know how much I'm kind of juggling at the moment before I even go into like everything else, you know, detail wise. Oh, excuse me, there's that cough again that I had on the video. Yeah, juggling a lot right now. How are you feeling also? Like, I'm alright. Like, apart from the cough. The cough's obviously got me rough, but apart from that, I'm pretty much fine. It's like I said, it's just the frustration of feeling like I'm letting people down, you know. There shouldn't be a juggle. Family and health comes first. Well, that's the thing, though. It's like doing so much at once. I kind of have to juggle stuff. At the moment, at least. Because if I had my way, I'd just do like... Well, if I had my way, I'd do everything, but... It's the whole thing. I'd need like a cloning machine or something, but it's like... There are a couple of things that are important for different reasons. So it's not as if I can just kind of up and vanish. No. No, you need priorities. Well, it's like... I've got paying priorities, obviously, and then important ones being... Obviously, family stuff. Anything that pays, and this project, because it's the biggest thing. And then once this project's done, then it's my game. And obviously, family stuff, so... Let's just grab that drawer and we'll just take the handle off it and use it in the other thing. Again, this is going to make me sound to some people, like whoever watches this, if they watch it wrong, they'll think I'm talking smack all the time about them, when it's really not. You know, it's the opposite. It's me just being really frustrated that I can't help out more. Let's do wood here. Wood. So what this is just a wood material that I made. And just changing the way that this applies is going to be really good. Looks like the grain already goes vertical there, so if I can just... They would rather think that you're exhausted, says Proof. Wait, what do you mean? Guest Studio says, hello there. Hello. How are you doing? You already sound like you're sleep deprived. That's because I am sleep deprived, Proof. I mean, that should be pretty obvious by now. Let's try. Guest Studios, did you get brought in here because it said Undertale 3D animation? Just wondering. Because if you don't know about the project, I can always get the trailer for you. Let's see. There we go. That looks a lot better. And I'm telling you, whoever listens in for the first time will notice, oh, that I'm sleep deprived. Oh, crap. Dude, that moment where you're just trying to... Just trying to get this done. Trying to get as much of the interior tutorials done as possible. Because it's going to be so good once it's all done in 3D. So close to having all the ruins done. Oh, I do that. Take a power nap? No. If I go out now, that's it. I'm just gone. So I literally just can't at the moment. Especially because Jen won't be able to get me up again. Not a good idea. Because Jen's tried that before in the past. It just does not work. Crap. Like, I've done this before in terms of, like, changing sleep schedules and stuff. It's just... This way is the very rough way of doing it, which isn't recommended, but... It's a case of, oh well, you know, at least it'll work. That's for sure. It'll change my sleep pattern back to whatever it should be, which should be normal times. It's just definitely not recommended in doing because of how it works. There we go, it's not too bad. Just like slowly getting stuff done here. What the hell, Proof? That sounds like some weird stuff there. I managed to do this texture before and edit it in such a way that it can be tiled a little bit. So I don't tile it too much. And because it's pretty big, but it looks okay just there tiling. So what I might do is do like another version that's darker for the handles and stuff, but we all good. Oh, hello. Oh my god. So there's this problem. I'm gonna tell you guys about it in a moment, just a sec. So, I've been trying to, well, last night I was trying to deal with the trackers. Proof says, depends on the process. In my head it looked like, oh, right. Okay, I get you. Yeah, I was trying to deal with the trackers, the full body motion trackers that I've got. And been doing tech support for like a bunch of people online. It took me like 3 hours or so to get them working last night. And when I got them working, it's great. Hey Sky. When I got them working, it's great. But there's this one guy. There's this one guy that's still in the Discord for the trackers. And oh boy, is he interesting, to put it nicely. Like he has main character syndrome, no joke. Like I'm looking at it now. Everyone in the UK was meant to get their trackers or have them be sent out, and this one guy, like everybody else, is posting up email, you know, like clips of their emails, basically showing that the trackers are on the way and getting really excited. And of course, I post mine too. I'm getting really hyped with everybody else. We're all there like, stay positive all this time. And now that we're actually getting them, this was yesterday, everybody started getting them or getting the email saying, look, they're on the way. And this one guy's like, mine hasn't been sent out yet. And everyone's like, well, we can't do anything about it, you know, sorry to hear that. And then everybody starts getting them and starts posting up like pictures of the boxes and going through the process of trying to get things ready and finding out how it works and going through the slightly awkward options of to set it up. And this guy's like, dude, my stuff still hasn't come. And when everyone's like, well, I got mine, his response is literally no. And it's like, what do you mean no? He's like, I haven't got mine yet. You can't have yours because they haven't been sent out to the UK because I haven't got mine. And everyone's like, dude, look, here's the package in my hand, takes a photo of it. I have it right now. And he's like, no. It's like, what do you mean no? You know, like, I'll go through and just read this out here. So at the moment, here, dude, it's so funny. Like, where is it? I posted up a video before showing people how to set it up at its basics because people were having that many issues with it. And I was like, I'll speed it up for some other people. There were some autistic people there, people that have trouble, you know, following the manual. So I thought video will be fine. I'll help people out. It's like I've been saying the entire stream. I like helping people out, you know. So I'm like, okay, I'll put the video up. I threw the video up, tagged the same person or one of the people that asked for it, and said like, oh, I've just got mine now. And I put, just letting you know, the video's still up. I hope it helps speed things up. And the guy responds and goes, how's the video supposed to help me with delivery? And everybody else is like, ... And I've just put, you're special, dude. Never let anyone tell you any different, smiley face. And then somebody else posts, buddy, you're really trying to be on everyone's block list, aren't you? And he put, as a response to me, you replied to deliver? And I put, actually, I replied to somebody else, not you. You misunderstood. Is there a language or communication barrier or issue between us? And then somebody else had to remind him that they don't work, like nobody in here works for Haritora. And he's like, I didn't say that. I'm still waiting for mine. And then they're like, you sure act like we work for Haritora. And he's like, no, I don't. And then everyone's like, be patient, stop being rude. And he's like, I'm not rude though. I've not got the info. And everyone's like, dude, just chill. And he's like, I want live tracking. I need to see the map, see where the tracking is. Are you listening? I didn't get the map. Where's the map locator? It's like, oh my God. And then he's put, somebody else put, I give up. If you're going to be rude, don't bother. He's put, no, you don't understand. I'm not in listening. I'm not messing around. I said there's no live map tracking, so where can I find one? Your problem is not telling me stuff. It's like, dude, seriously? What? You know, he literally has main character syndrome. It's like he doesn't understand what the hell is going on. Hey, John. It's like, I don't know what you can do about that situation, but it's still going on now. You know, like, where was it before? Here's another example of stuff. Let's see. So I was helping people last night, and like for quite a long time. Let's see. He's been annoying everybody. There's the repost. Let's go up and here we go. So, like, for instance, there's the person with autism that was trying to figure it out, and I was trying to help them as well. And then they didn't realize that they needed a Bluetooth tracker. So I had to tell them about that. There he goes. This was kind of, it wasn't the start of it, but it was some of it, where he goes, still nothing. It's 9 p.m. and I got no email or text. And somebody's put, it'll probably be tomorrow then. And then somebody else has put, same here, don't worry about it. It'll probably be first thing tomorrow. And he put, 8 p.m. Still, I don't get a text or email about shipping or tomorrow. And somebody's put, it will be updated on the tracking. And he's put, after that, it still says today for delivery. This is at 10:30. It's not changed. And then somebody's put, it'll change at midnight. When it turns to next day, I don't know. I very much doubt it will be delivered overnight. And he's put, yeah, but why didn't it change? I never got a text or email. And then I've put, I don't know, maybe it's an issue with the post or whatever. I'm literally just setting up mine now. And he put, shipment has departed from facility. This is the latest I got. And everyone's like, okay. You know, good luck with that. And then it goes on for a little bit. And then it's like, he keeps on posting every now and again as if he just wants everybody's attention. I don't know. We've all tried to be really nice to him about it. It's strange, really strange. Like, he's just being abrasive to everybody now. Bro might not even be in the UK. It's Eli. Hello. Sounds like a fun dude to tease. No, it's like, I might actually do something fun, says John. I took the MASH avatar that I had from Fate, and I literally danced around as MASH and Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. That was fun. With MASH, it's funny because she has like a dress thing that's attached to her waist. So when you shake her waist, it shakes behind her. It's really cool. I had to swap out my Underplayer avatar because the coat kept going in the way. And one of the funny things as well that I went over in the video was the simple fact of you have to line yourself up to full body configure every time you change avatar, so it's a little bit more awkward. So it's like, I can't just change avatars. And also, I almost ripped my computer off the desk, all the wire out of the USB in the Quest headset when I was Metroplex. I transformed into Metroplex and decided I would try and stomp on somebody or like kneel. And as I did that, I didn't realize the wire had gone underneath my foot, so it got caught. And I was like, oh no. So yeah, I almost had an accident there. These models look really good. Thank you very much. I'm trying to make them look the best they can. I'll show you with the normals and everything in a moment, smoothing. So I'm just trying to get them all good for the inside tutorials. You numpty. Dude, John, you know what it's like moving around in 3D with VR, right? Because you've obviously been in it with me, but like, you've had it where your wire gets tangled under you, right? Like, literally, I did not know where the wire was. I thought it's behind me. And then I raised my leg up to bring it down on somebody, thinking, oh, it'll work because it's Metroplex, it's fine. And yeah, the wire was underneath my leg. It just somehow got there. You know, I was like, oh no. So yeah. So, I don't think I'll be crushing people as a giant robot in VR with full body tracking. Instead, I think I'll use full body tracking now for, you know, like, I'll use it obviously for mocap because that's where it's in, slow it down, Dave. I'll use it for mocap because that's what it was intended for, to see whether it works, because I still need to use it on that to see whether that works. But an hour of messing around with it in VR chat, I think I'll use it for events, when I do events. And potentially look at having a laugh in VR chat and learning how to dance or something, because I seriously can't dance to save my life, and it would be funny if I learned how to dance in VR. That would be amusing. That, and I might do streams with it in future if I've got one, the time, and two, if I work out stuff like other VTuber streamers do, where they do the kind of the same thing. I've seen some people have really bad accidents ripping the PCs down and stuff. It looks super sketch. The thing is, it's like, it's really fun. Like, trust me, it's really fun being in VR and having full body. It's kind of like a weird experience because you're actually physically fully there and can like touch where your legs are, and they're there in real life and everything. It's a bit scuffed when it's not calibrated fully or correctly, but apart from that, it's like I'm having a lot of fun just like playing around with it and be like, oh, this is cool, you know. So there's an up and down to it. The upside being, yeah, hopefully I can do the mocap and everything will be fine. And then the downside is, oh god, I don't want to destroy my new computer and mocap setup and everything by trying to stomp on people in VR chat as a giant robot. Oh. Okay, so that's looking pretty nice. That's another thing done. Proof says, are you sure you went Metroplex and not the Hulk? Yes, because Metroplex is my favorite giant avatar. Hopefully it becomes wireless at some point. So I can make the headset wireless. I can make it wireless, but the connection is really slow. So it's not worth it, at least not at the moment. I'll have to invest more in it to see whether, you know, I can use it wireless, because there is Link that you can use, but you have to do certain other things to it to get it to work fast. So wired is really good for me at the moment. But yeah, just as long as it works for the mocap, I don't mind. I'm just checking the mocap or the tracker things. Blur says, just hit him with the who asked. Sorry for being late with that one. Let's see, people are responding to him now. Oh, here we go. I'm starting to think this person is a troll. Is there any mods here? Guy has 0 patience. There is no live tracking with DHL. You just have to wait. And he's put, there is. Then somebody else has put, bro, in caps. And he's put, even in app, I can't find it. Then someone replies, that's because there isn't one. And he's put, there is. Even DHL said. And then somebody else has responded, bro asks, but then replies, well, you're all wrong. And then he's put, DHL said live tracking on app. And then somebody else has responded, probably it will only appear when it's coming to you like Amazon does. And then somebody else has responded, bro, who gives a damn if there's live tracking or not? And then another person's responded and put, do you know the meaning of manners? And then he's put, do you? And then the other person's responded back and said, I'm being patient. I'm starting to think you haven't even ordered and you're just a troll trying to get a reaction. And then somebody's put, I'm surprised he isn't American. No hard feelings to US people. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts, this guy in the Shift All official forums. I honestly don't know what's going on with him. I really don't know. It's crazy. I don't understand what he's thinking. Let's try. I'm gonna try the lamp stand here. I'm just gonna draw. Side right. Oh, draw. Back. I just realized the music's gone off. I'm too busy distracted by that guy. Stand top. Side L. Stand bottom. I love the way everyone on the no, we don't know if he's American. We don't know if he's American proof. Everybody's trying to guess in the Discord. John says, as someone who is autistic, I can't tell if that guy is or not, just because he could be trolling, don't assume. Yeah. It's like I've said before. I think I might be autistic. I've actually got to fill in some paperwork because I asked the doc about it literally today. I was like, look, I want to find out whether I'm autistic and whether I have ADHD because it would explain a lot. And they're just like, yeah, it'll take 2 years to figure it out. And I'm like, oh, you know, so that's gonna be fun. So 2 years before I can figure out whether I'm autistic. and have ADHD. It's like we've discussed before on stream though. I would not be surprised. I really wouldn't be, and it's not like it's a negative thing either. If anything, it would explain a lot, and I'd be like, oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah. So I really don't mind. I honestly don't see it as a negative, so... You're not autistic, says Proof, you're just special in our hearts. Oh, here we go. The guy's talking again. The guy's like, I'm not lying, it said map tracking for the app. And somebody's responded, but why is it so much concern for you if it'll arrive anyway? And he's put, I still want to see where it is. And somebody else has responded, yeah, but we ain't DHL or shift all after all. And he's put, I didn't ask that, I'm asking where is the map tracking? Oh, that's cold, man. I hate the fact that it's gone into my throat now. It's just... Everybody's literally just like, dude. What the hell? Everyone's just literally just telling the guy, shut up and be patient now. Oh, this is nuts. You got like 3 or 4 people. Somebody's literally just posted a picture of a worker from DHL and put what exactly is your problem? Oh my god. What even? He's upset his delivery hasn't arrived. Yeah, he's basically upset that he can't even track it in live time. From what I understand, he's so excited that he literally will not take no for an answer in terms of anybody getting theirs first. And he wants to track it live, but nobody knows how to do that. Like, because they just show you an email and just go, have fun, it's gonna arrive between these times. Everybody's trying to be really nice as well. They're just like, look, we don't know, stop asking, please and thank you. It's just nuts. Basically, what happened, Damon, was everybody was getting, like, for anybody else as well that came in late, what was happening was everybody in the UK was getting really excited to get these trackers because they'd gone out a little bit later than expected. They were meant to ship in September, but instead they turned around and went, look, we're having a bunch of issues at the moment. It'll ship at the end of September, the beginning of October. And everyone's like, okay, fair enough. And then people start slowly getting their emails one after another saying they're going out. So of course everyone gets excited. And it was almost like a meme at this point. Just let me finish up, Proof, and then I'll tell you. So it was like a meme at this point where we're all excited because we were all kind of like, is it going to come? Is it not? And, you know, I'm sat there with everybody else. Oh my god, what? Somebody's changed their username to fake shift all and DHL worker. What? Oh my god. God damn it. Got distracted then. So yeah, anyway, everyone was getting the hopes up for getting these motion trackers, these really expensive motion trackers. And we started getting the emails one after another saying, look, they're going to be shipping to you. So everyone's getting excited and be like, oh, I'm going to get mine Monday or Wednesday, whenever, right? And it came to a peak yesterday when everybody started getting their trackers one after another at different times during the day. Some people got them really early on. I got mine delivered really early on at about, I think, midday, 1 p.m. roughly. That's pretty early. So I'm just sat there like, okay, I got mine. And no joke, everyone's posted them up saying, look, we're getting them, this is cool, and showing that they've been delivered, showing like box images and stuff. And the guy's there just replying no to everybody. And everyone's like, what? What do you mean no? And he's like, well, I haven't got mine, so how have you got yours? That's impossible, they're not being shipped to the UK. And we're like, you what? And he's like, yeah, so anyway, you shouldn't have yours because I don't have mine. And it's like, are you kidding me right now? And then he's like, the tracking, he keeps on talking over everybody else and says, oh, the tracking says they haven't even left yet. Meanwhile, everybody else, including me, is doing like tech support for everybody in the UK and potentially people in the US as well, trying to figure out the problems that we're having with the trackers as we're getting them out the box. All the time, he's jumping in and being like, where is it? Somebody tell me, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And we're all there like, seriously, guy, take a chill pill. They'll come eventually. Just be patient. Everybody else has been patient. You will get your turn. So, you know, everybody starts posting up images again, and he's like, no. You know, so it's like, what the hell? What are we supposed to do, you know? So we're there, like, actually, like, getting them installed and powering them on and getting to use them. And then he's now picked it up a notch by saying, like, I want to know the tracking. Why isn't it tracking? Why isn't it here right now? And it's just like, dude, we can't tell you. The emails that you get normally just show you where it is in like a progress bar, you know. So it's nice if you can get like live tracking. It's literally just a progress bar that says shipped. Start shipping from like Japan, where it is, and then it says delivered, and then package received, something like that. And basically, he's just not had it delivered or package received, and he's constantly sat there going, where is it? I want it now. I want it now. Where is it? Where is it? Show me the updates. Where is it? Where are these updates? Somebody tell me. And we're all there like, dude, we have no clue, you know. Just post a pic with the sensors from DHL with love. But yeah, what it is the package itself is a set of 6 wireless motion capture trackers that you put on your chest, your hips, your knees, and both your ankles. And what you do is you take that into, say, like VR chat or mocap fusion, like I'm doing. And essentially what it does is, instead of estimating where your legs are in 3D space like it would do if you didn't have that set up, it gives you full body tracking, so then you can use it as if you were actually there in VR, so you can move your legs in real life, and it will mimic that movement with the trackers in the game or in whatever program. It's really cool and really neat, and it's really accurate as well, provided it's calibrated properly. I was having a laugh showing some people the other night as I was trying to calibrate it. I ended up really scuffed at one point. My tracking ended up crunching me into this little ball. Let's see if I can get the image on screen, or at least I'll post it in the Discord. I literally was crumpled up as if I was like a piece of paper that was ready to be thrown in the bin. It was pretty nuts. And the funny thing about that is, it's because I didn't calibrate it properly. Let's see. And then I made a joke about people taking my legs out from underneath me in Japan as well as the UK and online. Yeah, I'll post the image later on in Discord. But yeah, I ended up being crumpled into a ball. Let's see what this guy's posted. The fake shift all DHL workers has put, I can help, I see the DHL bus in caps. And then somebody's put, can you deliver Kev's parcel so we can all have some peace? Maybe throw it at him, that'll do the trick. Oh my god. Oh, dude, that's so funny. I just give that person a hug reaction because of that then. So good. Were you playing Metroid and trying to morph ball? Yeah, basically. It was like trying to morph ball me in real life. It's like, so, we heard you want to be a morph ball. I'm like, I didn't want to be a morph ball. I just... Stuff like this is why the internet is best for drama. It's not exactly drama, though. It's more just somebody being really annoying, you know. Which channel? So, when I post the image, I might as well do it now. I'll post the image in our private Discord in VR. Oh, where is it? I'm gonna post it in VR now. The image of me being crumpled up last night. So yeah, that's the image. I'm posting it up now. That's like the software. But yeah, that's what it looked like for a while, and then I was like, I need to not look like that, please. You know. So then came the whole thing of trying to calibrate it and figure out what was going on, and it was literally a case of when you calibrate it, you have to stand up straight and click a button that says next on it, but the actual window itself that you look at to do all of this says if you don't click, the window will go away in 10 seconds anyway and do it automatically, so it makes you think like, oh, it'll automatically calibrate anyway, I'll just stand here for 10 seconds and it'll do it. Instead, it doesn't. It just vanishes the window, so you have to press next, then it tells you stand still for 4 seconds. You do that, and then after that, it then says, okay, do me a favor, do like a half squat for 4 seconds. So you click next again, and then after that, it's like, yeah, okay, we're calibrated. But before then, because it wasn't calibrating properly, because I didn't click next, because it didn't technically tell me to do that, I'm just sat there like, okay, I'm a Metroid morph ball for some weird reason. So there was a lot of faffing around the other night and trying to get stuff to work and just be like, huh. It was weird. It was definitely an experience, I can tell you that. I've still yet to determine whether it was a good experience or not. It was just a experience. Let's try and get this. Oh. You got a good story out of it. Indeed, I did. I'm gonna check this Discord again, man. No, he's not posted yet. The guy has not posted. So who's on a different note here? Who's actually seen the latest build series entry? You know, the metaverse one. And what did you think about it? Because there's been a couple of people online that are like, it's boring, it's crap, it was milk toast. Meanwhile, I'm sat here like, are you kidding me? You know. I didn't even know it was out to Sky. I did ping everyone about it. I was like super hyped for it. And it's like I said in my video about it, it's awesome. I'm not going to spoil it for you then, Sky. I'm not a fan of the art style change. It didn't change that much, though. Like, honestly, I love the way that they've tried to make it a celebration of everything. I'm still watching some guys streaming some VR devs to Sky. Hey, I like that. It's all good. Totally not biased there at all. It kind of looks CGI, says Proof. They'd probably use CGI for some little bits, maybe? You know, because there've been a lot of anime trying to incorporate that recently. But yeah, I like the way that it's more or less like a giant celebration of the entirety of the build series. So I'm obviously super happy. I'm on board, you know. It's like I've always said, the build series is one of my favorite things, and I like the way that they've kept it going alongside everything else. So if anything, I'm super happy to get more entries in the build series, you know, alongside the usual stuff, like either IBO or Witch of Mercury, you know, like, because basically they came out in the same time that we were getting different entries to the build series. Trying to do these different table legs here, because these are really interesting the way that they're done. It's going to actually require me to do a little bit more work. Dun dun dun! I'm glad we got Momo, because she's my favorite character from Divers. Yes, Momo's awesome. I'm glad we got Ayana doing some awesome stuff as well with the F91. That F91 is so cool. Sky says, I want an Armored Core anime. We almost had one. We almost had one. Tower City Blade and Fort Tower Song. It was weird seeing Barbie in the Gunpla store instead of the Aerial System. And dude, they've been trying to push IBO loads since it came out. It's like, IBO's cool, right, guys? IBO, IBO, IBO. It's like, okay. Oh. Let's see if I can bring this in a little bit. And then we'll try and make this into like a really cool table leg. I'm trying to copy this this table leg from Animal Crossing here. It's going to be interesting. It's the Edgy Gundam series. My guess is Witch of Mercury was just released while this series was being worked on. Audio says, Gundam build hype is real. Taxi! Honestly, I'm interested in seeing whether they pull off the metaverse thing. Because, like, there was a couple of people saying, like, what's the big deal with, like, VR and the metaverse and stuff? And it's like, if you've been in VR chat for any amount of time, you kind of understand the hype behind the metaverse thing at the moment. You know, but if you're not into that kind of thing, then obviously you're going to be totally alienated. You know, that's the worst part, is it's like, if you're not into like stuff like VR chat or experiencing things differently like that, or if you genuinely just like, I don't see the point, they can do this all via a website, it's like, yeah, but that's not the point. They're trying to do something totally different, you know. It's like, yeah, they can do it via a website if they want, but they're trying to link it in with the series that they're doing. It's like I was mentioning to Jen before, the entire experience has changed when you go into VR, and unless you've experienced that, you can't really, you know, sort of get a good idea of what they're going for. Because VR is just so good. Dave, we're doing a watch party for Goblin Slayer today. Honestly, I don't know. I'm probably gonna drop out by 7 o'clock. That's in like another 4 hours. But yeah, for anyone that's not been in VR, it's a totally different experience being somewhere like that in VR, somewhere people are like, dude, what's the point? It's like, it's good. It's good. You just need to experience it for yourself to understand what they're trying to do. You know, this makes me sound like I'm a complete, like, religious zealot for VR or something. Oh. Let's just do that. Do. And then it's like this, maybe? Okay. I can kinda make this work, kinda. If I take like every single edge here, and I just round that off. The ramblings of a sleep-deprived man here. Goblin Slayer's coming out today? Should be. A watch party in VR chat would be fun. I can do that. I thought you were making an upside-down missile. No, it's a leg of a table. I'm just trying to bevel the edges here, because then we can make it slightly rounded. The only problem is the bottom. Because I need it to all be quads, you see. Because, like, it looks good there, but then you get to the bottom and it looks trash. If I do that, and then I try and fix the bottom the best I can. We just... Oh no, that's super scuffed. Oh, what's going on here? Dude. Right, let's try... Wait, what? Why is that doing that at the bottom? Should be fine. Bevel, right? Oh, I see. It's overlapping each other there. I can go up to there with it before it collides. Sets table back in yard, put something on it, table sinks into the ground. Yeah, I'm just trying to do it, like I said, based on this thing from Animal Crossing. That might be a bit better. Actually, it might be better making that slightly thick again. Thick. And then we just... $5 maybe, or 40? 45. There we go. Wonder if someone made Gundam Metaverse Hub in VR chat. No, they haven't, unfortunately. Instead of that drawn out dude, can you say a drawn out mood? Like some kind of catchphrase. What? Last I checked, the best thing Gundam related is the store, says Damon. Seriously, I need to know whether like the metaverse thing that they're doing, like it, because they've had like the website testings that we've seen in the past and kind of covered a little bit. If they did anything like that again, I'd love to see whether that'd be in VR. Because if it was, I'd actually like to try it out in VR now. Heck, I'd like to get in the beta for the metaverse, but I can't be bothered with a VPN. I'm just gonna say it there, I can't be bothered with a VPN. So I won't be able to test it, because that'd be great. Because wasn't it only available in Japan, and then even then you had to like win a raffle or something? I might see how that guy is dealing with everybody. I'll need the motion tracker for him again, because oh my god, that's nuts. It's people just messing around with him. You offended Dave that right there proves his name. No, seriously, I didn't understand. I don't understand what he's asking. Like, it just seemed really weird, so I was just like, It might also be because of the, the sleepiness that's just throwing me, because I'm just like, what is this? I don't even... I'm kidding. It's hard to properly tell in text chat. I'm sat here like, what's going on? What's going on? Just wait until I start doing some of these streams, like some of the other like VTubers, where the green screen themselves in VR chat. I'll just get my avatar into VR chat properly. I have like Moody as the stand for it, as in like have Moody be appearing in the background at some point over my shoulder or whatever, or do like a double avatar, we can both move at the same time, and I'll put that in so I can interact with everybody fully and move around in VR chat at the same time. That'd be really cool. Oh, fun times. I'm just like, this cold, man, it's still kicking my butt. That would be neat. Like, seriously, if anybody's seen the VTuber Fillion, she does it, that'd be really cool to kind of do the same thing. Except less backflips and destroying things. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Fillion, but she's destroyed too much VR tech. It was a joke, damn. Already took my jacket off. Damon says, gonna head out. Need to be over at my brother's house. See ya. Take care, Damon. Yeah, like I was saying, I don't know whether anybody's familiar with Fillion, but she's broke a lot of VR tech from doing like front flips and back flips in VR chat. Mainly because she does them while wearing freaking Valve Index and Knuckles, of all things. It's like, are you kidding me? I think she's broken like, what was it, $3,000 worth of stuff. Is Fillion the one who ran it and jumped to the wall for dirt? Yes. If your Gundam Metaverse thumbnail makes me want to get you to play SDGBA again. I actually do want to play it, that's the thing. I want to play it now. I've left it long enough. It's like I was saying in that recent video though, it's just a case of finding the damn time to do it at the moment. Because of me trying to do so many different things. Like, there's Mass Builder, which doesn't take up too much time, but it definitely does at the moment because of me running community support. There's Mechanites, which is going to take up quite a lot of my time. And then there's the indie game that I still want to complete, so it's nuts. Trying to get this just right here. Come on. It's gonna be like that, and then this. That doesn't look too bad. I just need to rotate all of this a little bit better. Okay, we good. Sky says, I typically don't watch VTuber stuff, but I saw one of her feed of her shenanigans. She's a wild one. Yeah, she's definitely a wild one. I've been recommended a lot of stuff from her, and I think it's Cinder recently. That moment where I just started like watching more VTuber stuff. Oh. I need to get the link for some of the stuff here on stream. There we go. I was just checking the coffee account out for a laugh because somebody had put some stuff in it recently. And I just seen Damon's thing where he bought me a coffee a while back for like a couple of bucks and said, hey man, after that AC playthrough, I think you might need to pick me up. Oh, nice one, Damon. Like rewatching Watame playthrough, oh no. Watame's playthrough of Undertale, no joke, has me tearing up every single time I watch it. It is so freaking emotional. Sky says, closest thing I ever did to supporting VTubers is play Hololive game on Steam, which is surprisingly good. Reminds me, I still need to finish AC6 when I get around to it. I haven't even finished it once at the moment. It's just like, it's there, it's a thing. Like, I can do it at any time. It's all good. It's all good. I can't move that because of the tiling. It's okay, guys. I'll get around to it eventually. Honest. I swear. Oh, what is with that unwrap? Dude, what the? Am I gonna have to unwrap every single one of these? She does a good job of going into the shoes of the characters and playing out their emotions. The thing is, it's very personal with her as well, from what I understand in some of the comments and stuff. So it's like, yeah, Watame's Undertale section is just like so crazy. Like if you look at the comments section, it kind of gives you an idea. It's just like, oof. John says, don't make me put 100. What the hell, John? I'm honestly not so sure about this. How does it look in like, hang on, maybe like 45 there. That's not too bad. I need to see this light over here. That's not too bad, but come on, let's. Surely I can make that look better there because it needs to look a little bit less scuffed. 40? No, it's got to be 45, which means that I'm going to need to do probably the rest of it. Let's try 40. Excuse me, 40. 35? Oh, nope, nope. Instantly gone there, 40. So when I put 45 in it, yeah, it joins up to there. Right, let's try. Can I not just, like, individually do that? Is that for the entire thing? Yeah, it's for the entire thing. Oh. I'm half tempted to just do those as actual, you know, like cylinders instead again. Yeah, let's just do cylinders. It's gonna look better if I do that instead of just like trying to do it the same way that they've, or a similar way that they've done it in Animal Crossing. I'm gonna commit. I might as well commit properly. You know what's crazy, Dave? This is audio. Go on. It better not be a rubber room with rats. I've already heard that one loads. They locked me in a rubber room with rats. I know what's crazy, Dave. This guy. I have a group of friends that are insufferable with that meme. You know, it's crazy. You know, it's crazy, Dave. That when Undertale emotional music kicked in, it went downhill for Watame. It's that moment, man. Like, I'm assuming you mean where the actual monster music kicks in Home, right? Haha, Deodorant says, walked in, just what's happening. I'm assuming you got recommended this because of Undertale and it being in 3D. Yeah, if Watame's thing went downhill after she heard the actual Undertale music track, then yeah, I can understand why. Because that's an incredibly emotional bit. It's meant to be. But yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm literally doing... Don't say that because it's a JoJo reference. Oh. Oh god, Sky. Yeah, so if you don't know, I'm doing Undertale's True Pacifist run in 3D as an animation. I'm just creating some stuff for tutorials house at the moment. And people are like, dude, why are you making it into a movie? It's like, because it's so good. Yeah, no joke, Sky. Every time I go on VR chat, I always get somebody doing that meme. Like, no joke, it goes on for ages. I'll just be in, like, VR chat, and then next moment, a rubber room with rats, and then somebody will have, like, an avatar where it just, like, spits out rats. How are you gonna animate the fight? I've already done little bits here and there. Like... Hang on, whereas I'll bring up the 30-second trailer for it so you can see. Where is it? 30. Is it that one? Where are we at here? Oh, 30. No, it's not there. Where's the 30-second trailer? There it is. Will you kill us? But this is True Pacifist Run. So yeah, this is just the trailer that only lasts like 30 seconds. Good job I have this on, like, literally shortcut here. I can't wait until I can do all of these bits from the trailer. And we'll redo them again in like high res, because showing like tutorials and even the ruins, whereas it, because like Snowdin's high res in here, but like having tutorials bit in proper high res and waterfall is going to be really good. Oh, and I forgot the Judgment Hall's in high res, but having this bit in high res is going to be really good. In the ruins where Toby's running off with Toriel's phone. It'd be so good. Like the ruins, I think might be this month's update. But yeah, in terms of like Watame's run, like there's a reason why that bit hits heavy for everybody, and it's just because it's the story of the monsters, and the story of the monsters is so sad. Well, thank God you won't have to animate the Sans fight scene, indeed. Like the Sans, not the Sans fight scene, the bit where Watame ends up losing it is primarily because when you think about it, the entirety of Monster Kind has lived underground in the hopes that they'll reach the surface, because Asgore has promised them that. And because they've not been able to have that promise be fulfilled, they've been kept in this perpetual sort of like limbo of just, we'll get out, right? We all believe in Asgore enough, he'll get us out, right? And it's just like, oh my God, this is so sad. And then they're like, all you have to do is die and then we'll go free, right? And it's like, oh no. Especially because it's like, you know by this point, the only way you're getting out of there is if you kill Asgore, which you don't want to do if it's the true pacifist run. You know, so it's like the worst feeling ever where you're essentially getting like guilt tripped by everybody. It's like, oh God. It's like the hopes of getting out are all based on the fact that Asgore has to kill you, but your hope of getting out is if you kill Asgore, which you really don't want to do. And what's even worse is when it tells you the true story about Asriel and Kara there as well. It's like, so anyway, the royal family had 2 kids, and both of them died in one night. It's like, oh, this isn't good. It's like, yeah, one of them ended up sacrificing themselves so that everybody could get past the barrier. Oh, that's not good. And then the other one got killed after going through the barrier, getting accused of being a murderer when they weren't, and then got mistakenly killed that way because they didn't want to fight back. It's like, oh God. Will you sacrifice yourself for the monsters, or will you kill? We ain't killing anybody in this run. We ain't killing anybody. True pacifist all the way. Right, it's got to be like that, I believe. I think it's like that. And then everything goes out slightly there. So it's like, we do the loop cut twice. That looks better. That looks a lot better than the previous version. And then if I just smooth that over and cylinder wrap that, we should be good. Let's have a look. Face, smooth. There we go. Now if I just do like 25 there, even 20, and then we just take that and just boop, vanish it. And then go File, Wood. Right? And then we do UV, cylinder, editing. Oh god. Unwrap cylinder from poles. There we go, we're good. And then I can just copy that like 6 or so times. Have you played Deltarune? Yes, I have. Asriel basically got turned into Flowey. Indeed. Oh, John, what have you done? Please stop. What have you... Oh, what? What engine is this on? This is on Blender. Oh, thank God. Thank God. What do you mean nothing yet? I got mistaken because I got another PayPal into coffee and then... Watame's pacifist run was hard to watch, and the fact that she refused to do a genocide run because she wants a save file pure and clean was crazy. I'm basically the same as Watame for that. I do not have I don't have it in me to do a genocide run. My save file has stayed clear on every single machine I've ran it on, which is 2. One on the old machine and one on this one. Do you know what Jevil is? Jevil is the secret boss for Chapter 1 in Deltarune, which took me about 3 hours of trying to beat, and then Spamton is the secret boss of Chapter 2. Let's drag this across here. Jevil is also one of my favorite characters in Deltarune just because of the design. And the fact that World Revolving is an actual really good song. Although most of the songs from Deltarune and Undertale are really good. I honestly don't know which ones are bad, to be honest. 2 weeks after I didn't play Deltarune when I came back for a rematch and I beat him first try. That's what happened with me. I tried for like 3 hours, couldn't beat it. Came back, and like the next day it took me 3 goes and bam, there we go, done. I was just like, I don't even know what's going on right now. Yeah, Spamton is way easier compared to Jevil. There was a conversation ages ago with people saying, oh, Spamton's harder than Jevil. It's like, are you kidding me? Which path did you take for Jevil? I spurred. I didn't bother killing. I'm doing the spur route again. Or the pacifist route. I'm being good and spurring everyone. Right, let's try and move these up here. And then we just spin these around again. This could be interesting. Or should I just leave it at 4? I don't know. Because the one in Animal Crossing has 6 or 8, I think it is. And has it like that? I killed him for my 3rd time in a row because every 2 weeks I played Jevil kill route for my skills, not to get rusty. I mean, that's fair. I just feel sorry for Jevil repeatedly dying over and over and over again. I'm still not sure about all those legs there. Maybe if I take off a couple. Like, it just looks weird to me. Having an even number looks better. So we got the small nightstand there. So let's do nightstand top. Nightstand support 1. Nightstand. John! What? Nightstand support 3. What's going on here? I'm paranoid now. You got me paranoid. I was checking my email for a moment there. I'm just like, what? Nightstand support 4. That moment you just got me like completely paranoid. I'm just like, oh no. How to make Dave paranoid easily. Just catch him off guard with coffee. Or Kofi or whatever, however you want to pronounce it. Thank you very much, John. I beat Spamtonio like 6 times because my first try to fight him, I fought him for like 1 week. I paid for content, says John. Where is it? Table. Oh no, stand leg 1. Stand leg 2. Stand leg 3. Stand leg 4. Now these are all scaled tutorials. These shouldn't be too bad. And if we go look at these, they should look a lot higher res than the previous ones. Wait, what? You didn't? Oh, what? I mean, thank you, but what? Oh, John. Have you ever tried the Undertale or Deltarune fan games? I want to. I might need to install them on my other computer or get like a virtual system set up, like a virtual PC. What did John do? He definitely paid for content. All right, let's put it that way. Like not saying how much he paid or whatever. That's private. But let's just put it this way. Over the course of me having the coffee, everybody else has obviously, you know, helped donate in some way, shape, or form. John is by far the, I would say, the main patron of my channel. You know, like, no joke, nobody else can match John at the moment. It's nuts. Oh. Like, John has single-handedly funded this channel and development of certain projects multiple times over on his own. It's just like, what the hell? Like, this isn't me arguing or saying I don't mind. Obviously, it always takes me by surprise. It really does. I never get used to this. Whew. I'm not saying how much he spent. It's private, but yeah, it's yeah. John single-handedly funds this channel. It's why I say to everybody else, you know, if you ever want to help out, then by all means, give to the Ko-fi or you know, use the HLJ link, because the HLJ link is actually gaining me some traction now. Say it to us now. No. But yeah, Ko-fi is the best way of supporting the channel, and then it's the HLJ link. And then, of course, we get, like, very minor ad revenue from YouTube. Right, let's see. What else am I doing here? I've got that. I'm just checking which things I actually have here. I need the shoe rack, and I need the book rack as well, so I need to model them. So we do, or bookshelf, sorry. I need the small bookshelf. File, new, small bookshelf. Shoe rack. And then later on, I can get done the bed, the toy box, and I think that's it. Let's copy some stuff from the bookshelf. Hi Moody, how do you feel on the NFTs on the metaverse? Oh, Kakarot covered them, didn't he? I need to actually like look into that. I literally have not properly checked it out. I've just kind of been in the background with that one. I've not kept up to date with it. Unfortunately, I need to actually get more informed on that one. Oh. Delete faces there, and then I've got to like delete some other ones here and there. Kakarot says he wasn't happy. We need more options. The thing is, Kakarot's coming at it from the very, I would say, critical look of it. I'm gonna give it a bit more of a chance, but what I'll have to do is I'll actually have to have a look at his take properly and then do like a video myself for it. Because I imagine he's going to be way more critical than I will of the metaverse, especially because of me obviously being in VR way more often now. I'm way more open to that kind of thing and possibilities of what it could turn into. Like, I'm not saying the guy's bad. He's really not. It's just I know he's very critical of that. Let's just... I don't even... NFT is such a dirty word, makes me afraid for the person or project. You know, the moment it has an NFT tag, anything associated with those attracts scammers. Yeah, the thing is, I feel like NFTs is a fad that's going out at the moment. It's just because the metaverse has such a bad reputation with NFTs. Okay, so this is going to get more into NFTs from my perspective and a little bit of Jen's perspective as well, because we talked about this recently. But it was mostly amongst ourselves, so you guys will get in on the conversation now. I feel like NFTs weren't really a thing until specifically Corridor Digital had the one guy on that introduced everybody to the concept of NFTs. I can't remember what his name is. But basically, it was like one of these digital artists, and he's like, check it out, I can mint my artwork and create NFTs, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, oh my god, NFTs, man, the thing, you know. It was like everybody's first exposure to him, or at least that's what it seemed like. And I feel like it got really bad really quick after that. I figure it got pushed way too much, and as a result, the pushback was just as bad, you know. So it's like NFTs at this point, yeah, they're basically dead. They're almost gone, you know. Like anybody that uses them company wise, it's like it's not that they're bad. They're just following a fad that was there. That they're like, okay, people people were interested in this will try following it. And it's clearly not happening anymore, and they've not taken enough attention, or maybe they haven't just decided, yeah, we're not going to change course, we're all in on this. But yeah, there was no need. Like, the idea that you could essentially create, like, your own space in a metaverse when nobody had any real sort of... People don't have sort of stake in the metaverses, and like they really don't care. They're just like, oh, it's whatever, you know. Why would I want to own digital real estate when I can just own real estate? You know, it sounds like a really stupid concept when you say it like that to somebody. And it's like, when you explain it like that, the reason why it failed is because literally it just sounds so stupid. It's like, oh, you can own a picture of a monkey and then only you get that monkey. But then if you want to sell it, you can sell it for loads. It's like, well, you know, it just sounds so stupid. It's like the idea of a metaverse itself, where everything's kind of online and connected and you can do all kinds of things and interact in different ways. I'm all down for that, because literally that just sounds like VR chat. And you've seen how much I'm getting into like VR chat and VR stuff at the moment and experimenting with stuff because I don't have VR sickness anymore. You know, so I'm more than happy to give people a shot at that and be like, look, let's see what you can do with it. As long as it's not going to be intrusive to people, it's not going to be a flat out scam, and it makes things interesting, you know, I'm more than happy to give people a chance and see what they'll do. That's why I like the idea of the Gundam one, because it's like, give me a place where I can walk around with my headset on and I can see Gundams as big as they should be, you know, and interact with other people and be like, hey, check it out, it's a Gundam, it's cool. Also, you don't even get the monkey. NFTs are about owning a link. Yeah. NFTs aren't physical things. Sorry about the coughing, by the way. So terribly sorry about that. I can't help it just because of the cold that I've got at the moment. It's really daft when you say to somebody like, you can't compare the two together, where somebody will say like, oh, I've got a speedboat in real life, and somebody will be like, oh, well, I own a speedboat in like the metaverse, and it's like, but you don't. You really don't. There is no physical tie in the metaverse there to you. So what, you own, like, say, an image or a model or something that has no concrete value, no matter how much you try and push that on people, it has no value, you know. It just sounds really stupid. It's okay though, guys. I'm sure we can all own speedboats at the end of the day. They'll figure it out. Everyone will be happy owning speedboats in the metaverse. Oh. Is that because I've got edit mode on? 4550? Oh, there we go. Can I just like wireframe that? Okay, so yeah, it was interesting. Okay. The tech is interesting. There could be some application to it, but the whole thing has been completely tainted by idiots. Yes, no, Sky, you're exactly right. It's been tainted by idiots and scammers. That was it. The guy's name that Corridor Digital had on that got everybody to know about the metaverse more was Beeple. That was a 3D digital artist, Beeple. I just remembered it then. I was like, wait a minute. I for some strange reason, I'm coming up with this name, and then next minute, I'm like, nope, I remember it. It was Beeple. There's just 50 on that? Hey, so there we go. We got a Wait a minute, is that? Let's just try and ignore the fact that round the back, this is potentially not far back enough. Let's just, oh crap, wait, what? No, I know what's going on here. I need to move that forward. Just a little bit more. And I just realized here that even though it doesn't look scuffed at the back, and it does, it doesn't at the front, and it looks a little bit scuffed at the back, the worst part is I have not had any music on for like the past God knows how long. There we go. I'm sat here like there's something missing here that's really important. I should have Apato's Night theme on from Sonic Unleashed. Audio says, Second Life did something similar with digital sales. I remember Second Life, that was nuts. I remember trying to develop something for it, for a company that I was working for a little while, that ended up technically being a scam. And then I found out and was like, oh no. I had so many bits like that where it's like, oh, do a job for me. I do a job in like 3D or with a bunch of people where I'm like, right guys, we're gonna get work experience, and then the next moment it turns out to be a scam or something. Oh boy. Do 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 do. Small wooden bookshelf. Even if I have to like redo the scale of this, hopefully not too much. Should be alright. Is that the same size as the one? No, the one at the stairs is slightly smaller, so I need to redo it just a little bit. If I bring that like that. And then do the same for like the shoe rack, because the shoe rack is more or less the same size. So let's see, if I do that, looks about right. No, I just realized the funny thing about this is, actually, apart from being the same as the shoe rack almost, but just with like books on instead of shoes, I can literally just like downscale that and it'll be fine. So technically, we got the shoe rack there as well. We got shoe rack. Oh, rack, not rocked. So I can just do that, and then I like lower that a little bit, just a tiny bit. Get away with that? Yes, based off the scaling of everything. Let's see. Sky says, no cap, I could see NFTs playing a role in helping accounts for games having cross-compatible properties for several different platforms. Oh, give me a sec. All this drinking has got to me a little bit. Just a moment. BRB. Hello, we're back. I just had to take a quick trip to the toilet there before I burst. You know, because the amount of drink I've been drinking all day. I was like, oh no, and then I had to make sure my mic was turned off. Imagine that, I leave my mic on by accident and just hear me go in the toilet and be like, oh no. That would be the worst thing ever. That'd be like one of those streamer moments where it gets clipped to the next moment, like, oh crap. Oh. We good? Yeah, we are. Whew. Right, so I need to do the bed next, and the toy box, and the lamp. Oh, dude, I can do the lamp. Let's do lamp. And then tall lamp. Tall lamp. If the D&D sheet is an NFT, you can pass it around. Oh god. Oh, it's an example of stuff for the future. Speaking of NFTs, wasn't there an open world mecha game coming? But it was with the blockchain and had NFTs and stuff, possibly? I have no clue. I love the way this is starting to look like the inside of an IKEA at the moment. It's just the amount of like clean wood that I've got here. Or clean looking wood. I might need to change the color of it a little bit, I don't know. Okay, it's totally fine. No big deal. I mean, like some tutorials shopped at like some IKEA warehouse or something. Just realized it's that light piercing there through the back because of how thin that is. I think it might be. If I go to that for a moment. No, it's still piercing the back there. That's interesting. What is up with that face there? Is it because of that? Like, if I get rid of that for the moment, or if I separate that, right? And then we push that in a little bit. And I bring that up a tiny bit. And then extrude that backwards. So that pretty much seals off all of the back there. Yeah, it's the back. I'm going to have to do the same with the other one. Ooh. John, you still here, by the way? Ooh. Let's just... There you go, there's the bookshelf. That should be lit up properly now. Ooh. And then that one's kind of fine by the look of it. So the other ones were just slightly scuffed. I don't know. Maybe it's the lighting position. I want to check. I'm just checking that Discord, you know, about the crazy guy that's asking for the trackers again. I'm just checking up here. The chat for the tracking stuff is fine. It's literally everyone's just like, dude, this guy, man, he's not letting up at all. He's still doing the whole thing of being like, where is it, to the point where everyone was like, because his name in the Discord insinuates, and his icon insinuates that he's a furry, or at least has a furry avatar. And somebody turned around and went, this guy's a bad representation of furries. And he turns around and went, no. And then somebody else turned around and went, actually, yes. And then he turned around and goes, I'm a good furry. It's like, no, you're really not. Like, I don't have anything against furries, but it's so funny how everyone's just like, dude, seriously, you've rubbed everybody the wrong way in here today. Just no. You've started a fight with basically everyone, and we've been super polite to you and everything, and all you've done is essentially be rude, gaslight everyone, and then just be like, no. Oh. Like, what the hell? I don't even at this point. I just can't. It's just like, what the hell? It's the most craziest thing ever. You forgot entertaining. I mean, it is entertaining, but it's also just kind of mind-blowing. It's like, who the hell, you know, who does something like this? Clearly he does, but I don't get it, man. I really don't. Right, let's try this lamp now. I'm gonna need a cylinder. And the way that this cylinder looks, it looks as though the top of it is going to be like just maybe below here. So that's going to be like, that's going to be the top of the lamp here. And we're going to put that on the round small table here, then at least we know what we're working with scale-wise, and we can work back from there. So if we go from that, and we bring this down about there. Bring that in slightly, bring that out at the bottom. Up to about there, and then we can just like model from there. That can be the lampshade, and then we'll just go from there in terms of like getting everything to match up again. Let's see. This guy's being very entertaining, which is probably the good point of this. Classic says he needs some furry pixie dust. This is classic. I'm not a good person. If I was in your shoes right now, Dave, I'd probably be telling him that he's being such a joke right now, and that he's got a YouTube chat invested in his story. Oh, see, I'm trying to like, I'm not, being nasty to him. It's not as if he's done anything personally wrong to me. It's just more this ongoing saga that he's kind of created is just amusing to see what happens. It's not like I intentionally go out my way to be like, oh, the guy's a dick or whatever. He's not done anything wrong to me, so there's no reason to be nasty to him. It's why I've been, nice to him all this time. I've just basically said, like, he should be patient. And I've even tried helping him, but there's only so much you can help him, Just checking out everything here real quick. So, I love the way somebody just put in big caps in this chat, it came. It's like, context? I get that. That's why I'm not the one in chat, says Sky, sort of. Not saying you should be doing that. I'm going to say you should absolutely not be doing that, because the moment you do that, would hit the fan. Well, it's like I wouldn't anyway, Like, it's obviously nasty to mess around with someone like that. I'll just start causing them problems, which is why I'm not going to. It's more just, it's funny staying at a distance and just laughing at how ridiculous the situation is, which is what I like, Because then, one, I'm not involved in it. Two, I'm not doing anything nasty. And three, we can still have fun. Everybody else turning around and be like, dude, seriously, take a hint. Meanwhile, he's like, it's not here. Like, guy, seriously? Really? Are we still doing this? He's like, yes. Oh, so funny. Right, we are slowly extruding these faces here. I'm just trying to get this kind of matched the same as this one that I'm seeing in Animal Crossing, where it goes up to about here, roughly, with the bulb. But in between that, it kind of comes out here. So we get there, right? We got a loop there. And what this is this is an extrude out, just a little bit, and then down. Oh crap. Such a waste of polys here, because I'm doing it like the really lazy way without even checking to lower the polygon count, but because it's not too bad at the moment, it's fine. The thing is, I can always lower these if I want to get it into VR chat at some point, because I know some people have been saying like, dude, you should totally get these into VR chat at some point, and I'm like, I'll probably just end up, because of how I've been talking about stuff today already, I'll probably end up just giving them to somebody else and being like, look, do what you will with them. I figure people in VR chat will like this if they can get it to run, so have fun getting all of this in VR and working. Because there's no way I can commit to a big project like that either. It's like, oh, I'm just taking all the maps and putting them in VR. It's like, yeah, that's wishful thinking at this point. Oop. Right, and there we go. Okay, that's looking okay for the moment. And then we need this bit to go bigger. Hope everybody's enjoying, by the way. This has been a pretty fun 2 hour, 30-minute stream at the moment with all kinds of crazy talk. See if that guy's responded. Oh, he's back! What? One person put "it came," and then the furry guy goes, "What came?" And somebody's put "Jesus, the trackers," and then he's put "What? It not came still?" And somebody's like, "Yeah, we know." So his didn't come, but because his didn't come, it doesn't matter about anybody else's. Holy crap! I don't believe this is still going on. This is nuts. I don't even. Let's do that there. And then we just go down here. And then we just put one loop there as well. Hey, there we go. That's looking pretty nice. Let's go check this guy, man. You're right there, Sky. I need like a DHL meme here or something. VR is so good, but it's got a lot of debugging and file sorting and pipeline. If you do, so yikes. This classic, it's okay. Hang on, let's DHL meme. Let's see if we can find memes for DHL for the UK. Oh, we got some funny stuff here. Oh, let's see what I can find. Oh. I'm just asking one of the people in here about how the VR is going, you know, just in case. I'm just looking at these memes for DHL. There's so many funny memes. Classic says, "Be back in a few minutes. I have to help my family. I shall return." No problem, Classic. Okay, so we're almost done with the tiny lamp here. I just need to take this top section. Insert faces a little bit and then bring it up. And then we'll just have like, we don't even need to show that because of how it is. That'll just be there like that, and we can hopefully then do like messing around with the edges here, and that should give us the look I desire. If I take some of these like every so often, every other one, and just drag them in, we should be good. So we do that. That should give us the lampshade. And then I can just like texture that a little bit later. I'll probably give it like a metal or something. For the time being, we'll take this and just do face smooth. And then we can just do 35, 40, 45. There we go, 45 isn't too bad. Then we just need to do the large lamps. We'll do small lampshade. Small lamp base. I love the way this entire place is turned into basically IKEA. And then tall lamp. The question is the tall lamp the same? I think it is. I'm trying to get this reference. Okay, so I can pretty much do it very similar to the other one. Like duplicate that and do tall lamp shade. And the idea is it's probably going to be about as tall as this. But the actual shade itself is slightly bigger. It's about there. That way, at least. And then for the top, we just equal it out. And then we actually go to about there with it. Roughly. I'm just checking my channel here at the same time. Making sure I hit save here so badly. So the thing is, on the proper version, that's slightly bigger. If I do that, and then we go from there. I reckon if I just do another cylinder and we do it kind of like the bottom and the top a little bit, then it should be a little bit easier. Then we can just bring that up to about here. We'll just scale this down just a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. I'm trying to scale it so it's correct with what I'm looking at here is a bit awkward. Okay, so what we do now is we'll just do the same as the other one, but it's going to have a bigger base. We do extend, or sorry, extrude. Then we do about there. And we go extrude again. And then from there we just drag that down. Okay, that's not too bad. And then we just give it a little bit of detailing. Like, there's no way these need to be like the amount of polys that I've got here. But it's not going to really affect too much either. So I can be slightly lazy with it. And then for this, we can do extrude up. Do this. And then do up again, and after that, that's totally up to me to camouflage that, so I can just tall lamp stand. And then just grab that and drag that over, and that's something else done. Especially if I can just model that a little bit more, or if I can just drop that, that's not too bad. It's like with that one, I just need that to be lower enough on there. And then we'll just take this, copy it all, and use smooth on it. $35, $40, $45, $50, $55, $60. I think that might be because of how I'm doing the smoothing. $80, no. Let's just do $40. 40's fine for the moment, and then I can add like the bulbs in and everything later on, so that's not too bad. Now I'm just going to decide what else I'm doing here. We've got to do the toy box. We've got to do the bed, and then outside I think it's the plant pots. Like redo them. And apart from that, I think we're done, more or less. Like, most of this is together, of course. Anyway, I'm going to have to get going because there's still other stuff I want to do today. So, before I go to sleep in like the next 3 hours, I shall get going. I hope you have all enjoyed. We've had some fun and laughs. And I shall see you on the next one. So until then, bye!
Thank you.